Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and today we are playing something called the Crimson Diamond. Oh, by the way, there's another face cam down there. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
You might recognize the name Julia because it's also on screen right now. Julia Minamata is the designer and writer and programmer and everything else on this game?
That's right. That's me. Yeah.
All right, so where do we begin? Should we start with the tutorial? Because, you know, adventure games, not really my strong suit. I usually play... oh, wait, no. Yeah, false modesty. I am going to start the tutorial, though, because I've seen screenshots of it, and I'm really interested how you do tutorials for a parser game. Welcome to the tutorial room. My name is Nancy Mabel. I'll be showing you some of the basics of playing a text parser adventure game. Good! Following the text prompts at the bottom of the screen will walk you through the tutorial. When you first enter a room, it's useful to start by typing look. If you need help, type N to read my notebook. Okay, so, of course, my first question is, this is your first game, right?
Yes.
Why a parser game?
That's a really good question. A parser game because they were my favorite. When I was growing up, they were my favorite. When I came back to adventure games after not playing them for a long time, I went back and I started playing the Chizo Mythos by Yahtzee, Kosha.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and I played them all through, and then his what was it, Trilby's Notes. His Trilby's Notes was a parser, and when I started playing, it was like going home again.
Ah, yes.
And I thought, you know, this it feels right. It feels immersive in a way that point and click has never really felt for me. And when I started making the game, I wanted it to be a mystery game. So I felt like the parser would kind of give me that feeling more of listening closely to people and asking them questions and getting responses that I need for the information that I want. And I don't know, that's something I don't think can be duplicated too well or as well with dialogue trees.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, well, we'll see how the dialogue actually works and we'll also get to the influences of the game. I just have to escape this lovely tutorial room first.
Escape the room, yes.
I'll have to escape the room, yeah. When you type look in a room, the game will describe important features. Not now, though, because this is a tutorial room. Oh, wait, I do see a cupboard and a green door and also a creepy looking fuck in the corner. Talk man or look woman will work too if you're having trouble with names. Oh, great. So this is Jack.
This is Jack, yeah.
Jack has been watching me sort of circle around this room for ages now. Either Jack is a cardboard cutout or he might be dead. I'll have a look. Hey, Jack. His name is Precord.
Yes.
Now, second language and all that, but that would insinuate that there's also a current chord and an after chord. No, that's not fun. That's dad humor. Sorry.
No. Dad humor is great. I use a lot of lame humor. So
lame
if
humor.
You're primed for it, you're ready for this. Yeah.
That's right. You're Canadian.
Yes.
Oh, so you're well familiar and well acquainted with lodges and wood cabins and snow and shit.
Somewhat, not as much as you might expect, but yes, I am.
And brown leaves and maple syrup and hockey. I forgot hockey. Sorry, and that's everything I know about Canada.
That's pretty accurate, actually. So
he's here to help with the tutorial. Why does he look so creepy then? You know what? I'll talk to Jack. See what he's doing. Hello, Jack. My name is Nancy Maple Syrup. Nice to meet you, Nancy. You can ask me about stuff. Type Ask Jack about tutorial. Ask Jack why he looks so creepy. You can't use why in the... Well, not much of a mystery then. Look, hat. That is my green hat. Take hat. How about get hat? Oh, that also works. Nice. You take the green hat. Congratulations, you're done. Now fuck off and solve a mystery. Oh, we need to watch the intro. I'm hoping the little fishy will make an extra appearance in the intro.
It does, though. It really does.
Then I have to see the intro. Sorry, Mr. Fishy. Crimson, Ontario, 1914. In the most EGA of rivers.
Yeah, this is placeholder stuff. It's stuff I planned on upgrading later, and I never got around.
Is it? The sprite looks fantastic.
Yeah, all this art is really rough right now. I will go back to it. I may go back to it. I should get back to it. That happens.
I think it looks pretty good. It's got a real style to it. That might... Okay, yeah. The boxes in the front. Okay, you can just color those in. Hi, Nancy. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Is it? Really? Why'd you barge in here? Who are you? Do I have to call security? Far up north, a fisherman found a massive diamond in the belly of a fish. He's now very wealthy. This could be a real boon for our mineralogy exhibit. Are you absolutely sure about that? It sounds like one of those, then I caught a fish this big.
This could be a boon.
Could be. Anyway, we need someone better than those dilettantes over in geology. Pfft, fucking geology bastards. I want our exhibit to be the talk of the town. The fish guts with the diamond falling out of it. Yes, that'll draw the crowd. As you always say, Professor. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to say that looks fantastic. I love that. I love that face. Anyway, she's a clerk with formal training. We can't spare anyone else to head up there, so I'm not usually in the habit of sending unsupervised young ladies into less civilized regions, but hey, it worked for the last missionary we sent off, so why not you? As luck would have it, the discovery was made near a lodge where I'm sure you could stay while you conduct your field work. So get on home, pack your bags, and catch the train up north. I'll do my best. Apparently I have no choice whatsoever. So off I scoot. Oh, here's the train. It has a lovely color, too.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of really nice animation, I have to say. Because one thing I really hate is drawing character animations. I always find some way to get around that. I have a plan to make a game that's all about ghosts, so I don't have to, so they can just float around instead of not walk on the ground.
Yeah, I think that's not an uncommon desire, but I actually enjoy doing the little animation, so it's just stuffed full of animations.
Oh, great. I see that. I think that really brings character to a game. A lot of times you see these really great-looking games, but they have minimal interaction. I mean, they only have the most important hotspots. They have minimal animation. Like every time the character does something, all he does is just sort of stick his hand out and then retract it, and that's it for the entire game. Those little touches. Oh, and the town is called Crimson. I'm Nancy Mabel. I'm bound for a town called Crimson. I hope it doesn't run red with blood. Ha ha, hee hee. Touching elbows. Oh my, you've got some hours yet. I should know because that's where I'm going. On a murder spree. I said that out loud, didn't I? I'm a clerk from the Royal Canadian Museum. My boss sent me here to check out the diamond claim up there. And
that's what's so funny about these games is that when you tell them it's a mystery, they immediately think it's a murder mystery. They immediately suspect everyone, and it's the funniest thing to watch.
I was gonna say that 48 hours later, poor Nancy here wakes up in the coach next to a suitcase with a bump on the head, and this girl's off to catch the diamond. Why would she say diamond? Oh well, hadn't heard of that discovery. She looks very interested. Oh, he wants to give our mineralogy. She just asked how you were doing, Nancy. Settle down. Anyway.
She's very keen.
The geology exhibit draws more visitors. I'm not a trained mineralogist, but ever since I was a kid, I loved learning about rocks. Let me tell you my life story. I'll spend hours in the library reading all about them. So when I found out that Royal Kid... Have you seen the movie Airplane?
A long time ago.
Yeah, there's a running gag where the protagonist keeps talking about his love life to passengers and they're not interested and they keep committing suicide in more and more horrible ways to get away from him. That's what I'm picturing Kimi doing. Anyway, sorry.
This has two purposes. This gives you an idea of, yes, what kind of person Nancy is. She's very enthusiastic. And also, does double duty because we're establishing and re-establishing the setting and the plot and all that good stuff.
Where will you be staying when we get to Crimson, so I know which room to avoid? A place called Crimson Lodge. I'm staying at Crimson Lodge. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm a birder. Really? Is that a thing? That's a thing. Wow, I hear there are nesting colonies of cormorants up there. I'm gonna guess that's how you say that.
Probably.
Okay, that's what I want to see. I thought maybe, because, they say write what you know. So I thought maybe you were a bird enthusiast, and all of a sudden I was getting myself into very thin ice territory.
Well, it's one of those things where, there's a lot of words I know, but I don't exactly know how to pronounce. I suspect it's cormorant, It's one of those. And speaking of Crimson Lodge, I want to just show one of these. I actually made little postcards.
Oh, nice. Unfortunately, your camera sort of freeze-framed on me. Oh, you're back. There you are.
Back.
Oh, I lost you completely, which is very just... Yes. I switched to a Russian server. That might have something to do with it. Anyway, there we are. The postcard. It exists. Greetings from Crimson. Oh, that looks fantastic. Anyway, wonderful. We can be traveling companions. I'd very much like... Would you really? Okay, well, you and Kimmy chatting away amiably for a while. I like how you interjected amiably in there, so you know she's not actually trying to kill you. As the day wears on, the rhythm of the train moving over the tracks and the monotony of scenery lulls you into a deep sleep, and when you wake up, Kimmy's gone, and so are all your clothes.
You're so right about certain things.
I'm an enthusiast. The conductor announces, Crimson, this stop. Although he was talking about his nosebleed. Oh no, where's my luck? Hey, I'm onto something.
Good work.
It's not here. I can't find it anywhere. Kit, Kimmy, you bastard. My field kit's in there. What am I gonna do? Oh, the train will be leaving soon, Nancy. We have to leave now, she says, and jumps out the window. Oh well, no luggage. Oh, I had no idea anyone else was still on the train. Hello there. Kimmy's already onto other things. Who's this handsome monocled bastard over in the corner? Hello. I didn't notice you in the train. Isn't that funny? And are those my bags? Well, not really. I was in the first class car. I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. Is that why you're here? No, Kimmy, not everyone shares your interest. Cormorants? Is that a type of rodent? Excuse me, could you take this someplace else, please? I was sent to pick up just one person from the station tonight. The rest of you can rot for all I care. A European fellow, expert mineralogist on assignment, hired by the federal government, on loan from Antwerp. In the red corner, he's... I wasn't told that he'd be bringing any secretaries, wives, girlfriends, or kidnap victims. I'm sorry for the confusion, sir. Jack. I'm sorry for the Jack confusion, but we don't know this man at all. My name is Nancy Maple, and my friend here is Kimi Kishiro, my new best friend in the whole entire wide world. I was sent from the Royal Canadian Museum. What? Don't they give her business cards? Does she have to say this every time? Anyway, yes, diamond claim, you know. And I'm here to see the nesting cormorants. In fact, I will not shut up about it. We're both here to stay at the lodge and go about our business. Do you know which way it is from here? I surely know where it is, because that's where I drove out from. But I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, the lodge has been closed to the public for months. You didn't hear? My boss, Mr. Richards, he's getting on. He's done with the lodging business. All he wants is peace and quiet. But then this whole diamond fiasco starts up. Folks all up in arms. He's not pleased at all, I can tell you. What does this have to do with us staying there? This gentleman is here is on the government orders. Mr. Richards can't do much about that, but you two can sleep on the tracks, apparently. Look here, I'll drive you ladies up to the lodge for the night, and you can sleep on the roof. Tomorrow morning, I'll bring you back here so you can catch the train. As it is, Mr. Richards is going to be peeved about hosting unexpected guests. I mean, even more than he already is. His sister's come up from the city to stake her claim, and she's brought a lawyer to boot. There should be like a thunderclap when he says that. Come along now. Oh, you lit. But he did wear his heels. Have you seen any cormorants? I'm hoping to see some. I thought you were asleep back there. Yes, they nest up on the cliffside. Now stop asking. Anyway, you stay away. They don't like being disturbed, particularly during nesting season, which happens to be right now. So if you're so wild about birds, I'd let them alone. You'll do more harm than good. But cormorants. You folks are wasting your time. Sorry to say. Who cares about shiny rocks anyway? No use to anyone. I've already killed everyone at the lodge. We shall see about that. Oh, well, your travel-weary companions resist your attempts at chit-chat. Finally, it seems that Kimmy and Albert have fallen asleep, although in the complete darkness it's hard to tell. They're dead. It's impossible for Jack to hear you from the back seat above the cacophony of the engine and the automobile rattling over the rough country road. You decided it would be best not to distract him anyway, because he seems like kind of a dick. Here we are! This is what the game graphics are actually going to look... What? Wow, that was meta. Oh, because the intro was a bit, except this car, of course. The car still looks pretty damn sketchy. I'm surprised the car got us out of it, actually. The wheels aren't even spinning. I love placeholder dialogue so much. I have a little animation, but not much. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. That was brilliant. That made my day. Excuse me, Miss Babel, your bedroom is upstairs at the hall on the right. You'll notice it looks and smells an awful lot like a pantry. The bedroom across the hall from you, that's Mr. Richard's suite. Try and keep quiet and stay out of his way. No? He shares the suite with Margaret. She's his lady friend. After I get this luggage upstairs, I'm gonna start up some supper. You're not invited. Why don't you explore the lodge a little? Talk to the other folks. Most importantly, stay out of my... That'll be easy. I'm a busy man. Anyway, not literally, of course. Oh, and if you want to shower tonight, use the upstairs bathroom near the stairs. It's very pink, you can't miss it. So, of course, you ladies will love it. He's a total dick now, isn't he? Wonder if Nat's still here. How many places do I gotta set the table tonight? How many places do I gotta set at the table tonight? I'm awake, I swear. I'm going to my room. I'm gonna float to my room. You and Kimmy head upstairs to your bedroom. You don't have any luggage to unpack. Thanks for reminding me. But you hang your hat and coat on the footboard of your bed and consider yourself settled in. Ta-da! Actually, the graphics look gorgeous, I have to say.
Oh, thank you.
The dithering, which is pronounced dithering, I'm told, but I don't care. The sprites and everything looks period perfect, I have to say. So of course the question has to be asked, and we've been dancing around this long enough. Is Colonel Bequest your favorite Sierra game?
I would say that it is for the art. I don't actually know what my favorite Sierra game is, but definitely for the art, absolutely, totally, hands down. It is to me the best SCI art that they ever did.
Mm.
I think it's a taste thing, though. I mean, a lot of people say Quest for Glory 2 is their favorite, but I mean, for me, that atmosphere that they were able to create with the shadows and the lighting, and that just before kind of like a twilight, dusky type of feel for the exterior, is really special to me. So that's the one I tend to gravitate toward.
And with only 16 colors as well, you've got 2 blues to work with, and 2 cyans, and that's really about it. So you have to get really creative with that word that starts with D and ends with ithering that I can never pronounce correctly.
Yes, the dithering, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's what I love about the SCI over the AGI games. I love the AGI games. I was really blown away with King's Quest 3 when I first saw it. But there's something about having the pixels be non-double wide, like just a 1x1 pixel.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the thing is with the dithering is that with the AGI games, you can really do it. So when we got to SCI with those pixels, then it opens up this whole world of dithering of all the colors, and that's what I really, 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 really love.
Yeah, I can tell, and you went for it. See, there's one thing about Quest for Glory 2, must have been it. I haven't actually played it because I suck at Quest for Glory, but there was an awful lot. And Conquest of Camelot is an even better one. They really went totally overboard with the dithering to the point where you go a bit cross-eyed.
Yeah.
I see you've reined it in somewhat here, which is really tasteful.
Oh, thank you, tasteful. I like it. Yeah. There is a happy medium, because yes, I do agree that sometimes the dithering is a bit much. It is. And there's something to be said about those really clean AGI colors. Especially with Space Quest, you got all those kind of otherworldly light with the lighting. They would have different colored light and different colored environments, and it's really dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, completely agree, and thank you for bringing up Space Quest. I wasn't going to say anything, but I happen to think that Space Quest 3 is a rather nice-looking game as well.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's totally beautiful, yeah. There's a couple different movement options you can use. Like, this is the press and hold that I've made the default, right? But, I mean, if you go to the main menu, which you can reach, but yeah, you can do the tap, the traditional tap. You can do the traditional tap. Yeah.
Oh, yes, please, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, and you can also have a graphical inventory or a text-based inventory. For the true experience, I think we should go with the text-based. Is that bad? Did I do a bad?
No. I mostly, it should work. If you press I or press tab, you should get the inventory.
Lupe newspaper. What is a lupe? This I have to see.
Yeah.
It's a lucky I have lost the capacity for speech. Mineralogists. Lupe. Loop? Engraved.
Loop, I think it's loop.
Loop. Engraved with your name and attached to a handy lanyard. That's a word I know. Great for setting a getting a closer look at. Oh, loop, as in a magnifying glass.
Yeah, in a way, it's like a real short-range, intense magnifying glass.
No shit. The Danish word for magnifying glass is loop.
Oh.
It's just spelled L-U-P because we thought, who the fuck needs an O and an E?
Oh, and there's a notebook if you press N to.
Oh yeah, talk to everyone in the lodge. They're
so
off
you will need to talk to Kimmy, yeah.
Oh, let's root through people's luggage. This is bad. Okay, Laura Bow would never do this. Let's see how Nancy's moral compass functions. It's locked. She gave it a shot. Have a look in her closet. She does it. No moral compass whatsoever. I'm into. Look in closet. Empty. Damn. I'll leave it open just so she knows we've been here.
Whoa, power move.
I also love she doesn't give a crap about closing the doors after.
Well, Colonel's Bequest, they didn't even have doors, which when you think about it is really crazy.
All right, when you entered rooms, they just sort of opened automatically, and then
They were just doorways.
They were just
no doors.
Oh, that's right. Wait, maybe no one closed the door. Maybe all the doors were just slightly out of sight. I don't know. What happens if I block this guy's path? I want to see him freak out or just walk in place. You can't! Oh, he's on a different... you can't stand this? Oh, that's sneaky. All right, I'm going to steal his clothes. You can't use steal it. Oh, okay, so the bare minimum.
You can try.
Get clothes. It's not stealing if we don't pretend it is. Albert's clothes would never fit you, but the thought crossed her mind. By the way, kudos on the pseudo 3D walking up and down the hallway.
Oh, thank you.
How much heartache did that cause?
A lot.
Perspective is another nemesis of mine, so I'm always impressed when someone gets it right.
I will say that the lodge looks really big. Like, this corridor is so wide.
It has a lovely yes, and then you go to this closer, and it's not even like half the house width.
Yeah.
This house is massive.
It's massive.
Oh, can we look out the window? Oh, I thought for a second there I stepped out on the ledge or something. Look out window. You don't see anything noteworthy. It's just
that's a balcony, actually. That's if you go by that middle part, so you can open that door and you can take a.
Oh, is there a door here? There's a door to the left, to the right, southeast upstairs balcony. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's get a view. And she does a little jig with her hips, and the door magically opens. Cool. So the view is not at all what I expected. Then again, I suppose kudos for not breaking the 180-degree rule of cinematography. But all we're watching is her watching the wonderful view.
Just take her word for it. Take her word for it.
You don't see anything noteworthy? Fine, I'll just walk inside again then.
Okay, hope this doesn't break. Come on. Yes!
Yes! Ooh. Oh, God. This got saucy all of a sudden. Avert your eyes, kids. The Art Nouveau poster is an advertisement for absinthe, featuring an auburn-haired woman in a sheer robe. All right. Now I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw a dude in the shower. Look, honestly. Check it out. There's the torso. There's the head. There's his arm. That's a shampoo bottle. And that's his other hand. Am I wrong?
Okay, I can see it. So was this a picture of a dude in the shower, or was it just a hole in the wall where the guy is showering, or what were you seeing? I
was seeing a picture of a guy showering.
She's holding a giant chalice, like she's doing one of these. Yeah. There's a cup. There's a cup that she's holding like this. Kind of, you know.
No, I don't see it. I honestly don't see it. I'm sorry.
Her cup is bigger. So
the cup is... Okay, it's not a shampoo bottle. You sit down.
Oh yeah, that's a feature in the game that is one of those things where it's not just the essential animations that I put in this. This is me saying, I've always wanted to sit down in adventure games, and they never let you sit down. I want to take a load off. You can sit in just about every room.
That's awesome, and I wish I could applaud you for being the first person to do that in an adventure game, or even the first woman to do that in an adventure game. Sadly, you are not on both counts. Roberta Williams and Phantasmagoria did that first. You can sit down on everything for no goddamn reason. Ooh, there are actual buckets in this game. Oh, hallelujah. But they are paint buckets, so that's... okay, look at the paint. Nothing noteworthy. Can I huff the paint? You can't use huff in this game. Smell paint. You don't want to smell... Do you or don't you? I mean, you do want a good night's sleep, don't you? Oh, wait. Let's just give that a shot. Get paint? Oh, okay. Okay, there's no paint here. The buckets.
Making notes.
Good notes. A parser. Now, see, that's actually another question I should ask you. A parser. You've already said why there's a parser in this game, but I suppose the downside from a solo dev perspective is that a parser is infinitely more work than a point-and-click adventure game for a writer. You have to think of so many things.
It's a lot of work. It is, but I think it's worth it. And also, a lot of people don't do the parser anymore. And I think that nowadays people are texting and typing so much on their phone, communicating with texting. Why not? Why can't we bring this?
Oh, this must have taken ages to draw.
This one, it's funny because it got faster with the rooms. I think I could do a room like this from beginning to end in maybe a couple days now. But yeah, it used to take me.
Wow. Can you play chess on the bedspread?
No, you cannot. It's not a puzzle either to play chess on the bed.
Oh, good. So we don't. It's not going to turn into fucking Seventh Guest or anything. I like the period-appropriate sound effects as well.
Ooh, I made those, so thank you.
Did you make them by going?
No, I used sort of one of those 8-bit music things.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, you're just supposed to find all the people in the lodge and talk to them.
I found
first section.
I found 2.
Okay, well, there's someone, if you go back to that room with the checkerboard bedspread.
All right, I'll do that, but in just a tick, because I just want to remark how all of a sudden it now looks like Kimi has antlers. Oh, I'll open this one.
Okay, so good you'll open this one because I can show you the horrible sound effects.
All right, cool.
No, maybe not in this one. So in the actual bathroom, we can do that.
Okay, so we've now actually opened both doors. Which one am I supposed to pick?
This one would help you with the game progress. The other one, you can flush a toilet. I mean, I don't know if you're into that.
I'm going to go with the toilet. Absolutely.
Should have figured.
Oh, and I know exactly where this is going, I think. Which is a stupid phrase when you think of it. I know exactly, I think. Anyway, I'm going to die a lot.
Oh, not in this bathroom. There's a different bathroom where you can enjoy that particular thrill, but you can flush this toilet. It's got a very pleasing flush sound, I've been told.
Can I open the toilet first? No. Okay, but I will flush it. If I can hit my U key. Oh, yeah!
If you want to really be horrible, you can just turn on all the faucets in the whole place and just leave them on.
Now you're starting to think like I think, yes. Turn on faucets. That achieves little effect, but I will do it. I think it's just turn on tap. Yeah, there you go. It's a tap, not a faucet.
It's supposed to be both.
And there's a towel here. I'll have that. Fluffy as blue and as fluffy and blue and the as fuffy and blue. No, as the towels are. Removing them from the bathroom would be most inconsiderate. Yeah, but that's kind of our thing. Oh, can we turn on the bath as well?
Yeah, I think so.
We can. Excellent. All right, I'm off. Let me see if I understand what this painting is supposed to be. A dark-haired woman in a crimson dress kisses a middle-aged man with a comb-over at a dinner table. That was damn close. I thought she was giving him a hickey, but that is what I saw. Because of her petite stature, I'm going to assume girl. It was a woman. I'm sorry. Margaret is Evan Richards' paramour. Oh, that is a good word. She is more glamorous than you'd expect to see in these parts. Now, Julia, what are you implying?
See, here we get some of Nancy's biases.
Yeah. Oh, right, not author bias, of course. Character bias. Yes, I understand.
Character bias.
Character, of course. Margaret has shiny flaxen hair, fair skin, and full lips. She's fashionably attired in... fashionably... it is 9 p.m. Fashionably attired in a pink damask and ivory lace dress. She seems sweet, but then again, you haven't heard her talk yet. Margaret is pouting her nose at her vanity. I suppose she's primping for dinner, I for some reason said out loud. Forgot her name already. Hello, Margaret. It's nice to meet you. My name is Nancy Maple, and can you guess where I work? Okay, a pleasure to meet you, mademoiselle. Welcome to Crimson Lodge. Why is she French? I don't know. Okay, how long will you be staying with? Oh, because Canada. Sorry.
Yes. French Canadian, yeah.
French Canadian, right. Not doing that again. Yes! We got 2 lines into it, and she's already going, I'm with the Royal Canadian Museum on assignment, but Jack says I'm due to leave on the train tomorrow according to Mr. Rich's wishes, but I so don't want to go, yibbity yay. I see. I'm sorry we won't get to know each other better, she said. Could you stop winking while you're saying that? That kind of seems disingenuous. Crimson Lodge is a lovely place. I was a city girl for a time, but those days are behind me. And
I will say that I promise that in the later sections of the game, she doesn't just tell you her whole life story every time she opens her mouth.
I'm having a whale of a time. There should be a drinking game associated with this. Every time Nancy goes, by the way, I work for the Royal... Yep. Okay, so this, I'm guessing, and I know this because I've played a Sierra game in my time. You talk to them several times. This time I will, in fact, correctly identify her as a woman, and she will give more information the more you talk to her. No, or not?
Not, but in different parts of the game when she's doing different things or different things have happened, yeah, that'll be...
Ooh! Shoes! I'll have them. Margaret's feet are daintier than yours, and you've always been a bit of a flatfoot. Nancy, give yourself some credit. You have lovely feet. Dresses. Let's go. Let's have a makeover set. Let's have one of those montages where she comes out with a new dress on, set to, I don't know, Bop by Hanson, just for period accuracy. The dresses are beautifully constructed from fine fabrics. Can have them, I suppose. The dresses would not fit you. They need to be taken in some places and let out in others. I'll leave the commentary on that for someone else. Oh, so I am assuming there's a trigger now that says, let's go have dinner. Also, I haven't found any staircase. Oh. There's one. Let's go downstairs. Very carefully. This place is huge.
It is huge. It's comically large.
I hear voices through this doorway. Maybe I ought to listen nearby. My character portrait kind of disappeared, but... listen at door. All right.
I just listen, I think, yeah.
I will also listen. I will hug the wall. Let's do that. Hug the wall. Can't use hugging. Aww. Oh, yeah. We've only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. I've always hated this place. Oh, we'll get this whole affair straightened out and be gone in no time, Mom. Of course, locating the will would expedite our departure. I told you, I don't even know if there is a will. That does complicate things, yes. Well, you do your job and I'll do mine. Game is autosaved. What? Nancy was kind of flapping her mouth a bit, like, is she gasping or is she a fish?
She was really excited. She was really excited.
What happens if I just barge in? Nothing. So is there something I should do before heading outside and ruining the rest of the game?
Oh, you can't head outside because Nancy is smart enough not to leave the lodge at night in an unfamiliar surroundings because north it gets really dark. And who knows?
Oh, what's
what you could come upon.
Right? What's the wildlife situation like in northern Canada? I'm imagining everything like owls the size of vans and also coyotes.
Yeah, you'll get some wildlife for sure. I mean, it's also a matter of tripping over rocks, falling into a river, that type of thing. So she knows not to, at least in the demo. When it's daylight out, there's a day and night cycle in the game. So when it's day out, you can explore.
Nice. No one locks their doors. Ooh, boots. We're gonna need boots. You don't need any of the boots. They don't look like your size anyway. Oh, what a shame. Is that a faucet? Can I turn it on? Have a look. Look, faucet. The spout and faucet are worn, but still in working order. Good. Turn on faucet. Sorry, you can't do that. Oh, okay. No. There's got to be an achievement in the Steam version for turning on every faucet in the house.
Oh, has it turned on yet or no?
No, it doesn't. It says, it just told me, nah. You're being weird, troll. Stop it.
You can turn on the tap, I think. And it's fun because there's an animation because you can see the little lump of water going down.
Oh, you can?
Spout. Yeah.
Oh, bloop, bloop.
Look at it go. Look, yeah. It's so
awesome. You know what? I don't think we're going to get to the end of it.
No, I'm afraid not.
I'm terribly sorry, but I think I seem to have wasted all my time reading the intro aloud in a variety of silly voices and turning on every faucet I see, instead of actually playing the game.
Well, if it's fun to do that, then I think it's mission accomplished, you know.
So my
you can wash your hands.
You can wash your hands. I'm going to wash my hands.
You can just type wash hands and she'll do the whole thing.
Oh,
so
right.
That soap. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
Nice. You wash your hands.
Don't know why I did that, but I thought to myself, well, of course you can wash your hands. I don't know.
Now let's get them dirty again. Stick hands in toilet. That achieved little effect, but it's also gross. All right, so I think what we've done is give a demonstration of how pretty the game is, what the sort of interaction is, and how you're not supposed to play it. So, I think what I'm going to do instead is simply ask you to, spoiler free, obviously, but could you tell me a bit more about what the actual story of the game is?
Sure. Well, this first section is very much an introductory section to show you how the game functions in the most basic ways. And then what happens, as I said before, when you go out, you can go out of the lodge when it's during the day. You can explore and do all kinds of things when you're there. But you will, as a mineralogist, as a mineralogist, you do get to do a little bit of field work. There's little mysteries here and there to solve, as well as the major overarching story of, is there diamonds? Are there diamonds here? And what to do about that situation.
Do you have a background in mineralogy?
I don't, but I actually have always had an interest in it. And I like collect little rocks and little stones and things. I've always done that.
Oh, so it is a write what you know kind of thing.
In a way, yeah, and I've really enjoyed sort of learning more about the minerals in that area and all that, because I have this e-newsletter that's associated with the Crimson Diamond Gazette, and people can subscribe to that on the website. Yeah. And every month I have like a fact or a mineral fact that talks about, we have amethyst mines up in Sault Ste. Marie up in Northern Ontario. But we actually did have working diamond mines up in Northern Ontario, actually, that have closed just recently. So these things are geologically, mineralogically grounded in a reality in a way.
So you MacGyver up a field kit and you go explore the surroundings, and obviously you don't get kicked out the next day, I'm assuming.
Something happens at the end of the demo that prevents you from leaving.
But it's not a murder.
Who knows what happens? You're gonna have. The thing is there are other Let's Plays of the demo. I have a playlist on my website that people can check through, and a few people have gotten through to the end in a much more efficient manner than we've done this today.
That's not much of a stretch, actually.
No judgment. But yeah, you can see it through to the end, or you can. It's on. There's a Steam store page for the demo, so you can always download it and play for yourself.
Yes, and I would actually recommend that people do that instead of just going to look at someone playing a game, because, that's dull. What are you even doing on this channel? You're boring. This is boring. What are you doing? Please go to thecrimsondiamond.com or just search for the game on Steam. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Please like, subscribe, and do whatever you kids do on this channel. Actually, who knows? I wouldn't if I were you. But anyway, you can do that. You can also leave me a comment. I would really enjoy it if you left me a comment, because that's what's really that does it for me. Can I do that again? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and do whatever you kids do, but do leave me a comment, because I really truly love the comments. And thank you so much, Julia, for joining me today. I'm sorry. I'm just dreadfully sorry for everything.
Wow. not sorry. I'm happy we did this, and thank you for having me on. It was super fun. So.
Cheers. Check out Julia's game. I think it's going to be really great when it comes out. I hope there's not like a Duke Nukem Forever situation where I'll have grandkids by the time it comes out. So, but yeah, follow her game, and until then, I'll see you around the Chrono stream.